He's done a great job. He picks up what we give him. His effort is great. He's got a really good understanding of the game. I think, people shortchange, how high his basketball IQ is as a playmaker. Everybody always talked about his ability to score and create shots, but he sees the floor extremely well, makes the right play most of the time, and then defensively he's picking up our stuff, using his length, know how to keep guys in front of him and contest and challenge shots. So he's done a great job.
How do you describe Darius's leadership style?
It's natural, and it's based on his personality that people just want to be around him and gravitate to him. It's difficult to put that into descriptive terms, but he just has a magnetism to him because he's people know that he's trustworthy and he's selfless. So they're willing to go the extra mile, and they're just willing to follow him based on who he is. What we've seen so far is his voice is growing even more now, in just these past couple days. You add that on top of, his natural charisma, and you got the perfect mix for the type of leadership you're looking for.
At so many points last year, you gave Isaac the toughest defensive assignment when he was in that starting lineup with that group. If he's not this year, how much confidence do you have in Darius that he can handle those kinds of matchups and you don't have to cross match as much?
You watch what Darius has done and how he's grown, and he's been, more than capable of handling those matchups. Not to name names, but we've challenged him multiple times and put him on, other teams' best players who might not be at the point guard position, or guys who have been at the point guard position who, may get more attention or more acclaim than he's gotten. And he's done a really good job. So we've got no fear of putting guys out there who just guard their position.
How much do you anticipate Ty to be involved in the backup point guard position, obviously with the stuff where he's going back?
He's playing his way where it's making it hard not to put him on the floor. You just watch him play, and he makes the game easy for everybody else. He's a two-way player. He's a leader, a communicator, a facilitator. He knows how to push the tempo and get guys in their spots early. So he's making it definitely difficult to not play him.
You have guys like Tristan and George, obviously more attention just by making the leg. How important is it to have guys back to kind of find some more serious moments of good
It can be good or bad, right? But I think it has to be the right people. And I think Tristan and George are the right people because they work their tails off. And everybody sees how hard they work and how committed they are to not just the pretty easy stuff. So they respect their work ethic. If you have a guy that's not a worker and he's just laughing and joking, nobody's going to respect that person or follow that person or even find the levity in the moment. But, when you have guys that work as hard as they do, they can break tension and bring people back, a little bit. But it doesn't take away from what you're trying to get done.